Yo, there we go. Alright. Cool, what's up, y'all? We are back here, playing some Flesh and Blood. Kinda. I have been logged out somehow. Okay. Anyway. Don't know what happened there. We're gonna get in this game here with Scotland! Apparently. Good luck, have fun. Can y'all hear me alright over the music? There we go. Played Song of Sinew. Okay. I was attacking for 11. For 8. Okay. Okay. Let's roll it. Cool. Most definitely what I wanted to do right there. Oh well. That's the downside of rolling scabs, I guess. This is the same thing again. Only we're gonna block for a lot more this time. Activate Tuffnut, swing meat axe. Who's gonna intimidate me? Okay. I have 3 toughness tokens, which is nice. That blocks for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take 1. I want to leave it on top. It's just better if we have a blue on top. Bro, how many times are you gonna make me submit this? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna come in with what, pack call? I can go in with the meat axe. I wanted to throw the thick hide, and then I realized I did it wrong. Go in with this. We'll come in for 7 and then 6 for 13 this turn. Activate this. Throw 6. You really like the last few of your cards. Block for 8. Tuffnut. Gauntlets, meat axe, pitch the buck wild. Go for it again! I still have an action point? What? Okay, now they're just undoing a bunch. Yep, Tuffnut. Coming in for 6. On hit, discard a card unless they reveal a card with damage greater than the amount of damage dealt. So we'll block this. We'll take 2. And now we'll full block. That's fine. Tuffnut, tough. How's the audio there, Sparks? Can you hear me over the music alright? Or do I need to turn the music down some? I'm gonna sit a little bit more relaxed over here. Coming in for 8! Whoa! Yo, this turn's actually got some go. Yeah, that was just the desk. I moved. The desk has a problem with that. Ooh, Reinhar's on the meat axe. I didn't even look at that. We were both using the same weapon. Well, that turn took the tempo. That's not good. I guess we'll just come in for a big number. I feel like we'd do a little bit better if we had some more meaningful on-hits in this deck. But it's a little late to adjust to what's going on. Oh, whenever you discard a card with 6 or more, you intimidate. Okay. Let's go for block 4, take 1. Because I'd like to swing the empowering ruckus. Bonk. Come in for 8 again. I think we're gonna lose here. Because that one turn was just insane. Threw like almost 30 damage, I think. I think we're gonna get to see it again. For any of y'all watching in portrait, let me know how it looks. I don't ever watch from portrait, so. It's out there. It usually attracts a couple viewers, but, you know, I can never... I don't usually see them. They don't usually make it through. I think we're gonna take 5 here. Thank you, Sparks. Yep, we're down. Good game. Through 46, blocked 20, dealt 25. Blocked 45 damage, so. Took 85 damage on their side, right? Threat 95 damage. My gosh. I don't know why I hit that. Oops. Wasn't the button I meant to hit. Anyway. Create new game. Competitive, classic constructed, visibility public. Let's go for... Looking for meta. I hit competitive Silver Age. There we go. Alright. And now we will wait till we have an opponent. We have an opponent. We are going to lose, more than likely. Acilio is a very bad matchup for us. Yeah, it is rather zoomed in on the portrait. I apologize. I do know into Acilio we are looking more for just all-out aggro. So let's go gauntlets into Pat Call, pitch the Wrecker Romp. And then Medax, pitch the Beast Within. I'll put that in Arsenal. Drawing a blue there was not the play, but kind of is what it is. All of these are pretty good to play. Block 4. I'll take 2 here. I think Acilio is just going to try and OTK us, though. I can at least see your hand. Yeah. But that's kind of that is. In the portrait side, you can see mostly just the game state. Like, the bare minimum. But you can see it at least. Running for 7. No action point. Might be a blink in hand. I'll take the 7. Rolling a 1 is not good. We'll block. I gotta do something here. You're trying really hard to discard cards, man. Yep. I think that 1's gonna take us out. This recurrent requires us to discard another card in our hand. Acilio is definitely a match I was a little concerned about. Let's pitch. And leaves the arena, draw a card. This one. At the beginning of your action phase. Okay, so you're just going to start the next turn with like 6 cards in hand. Got it. Got it. I think this is what we look at here. This is how to die. Coming in for 4. Tough's matchup for 6. I'll block 1 here. Gone and flash, block for 3, take 1. Yep. We can block for 6 here. And then I think we go down. Yep, Blink gets to the back. They come in for 4. I can block for 2. Good game. I am a little concerned about the Acilio matchup for Saturday. That is one of the rougher matchups. Okay. Vincent's a hard matchup for this. Because it's really hard to pick when to pitch to Arcane Barrier and when to just go aggro. How do you already have less life than me, dude? What are you doing? Oh well. Oh, we have a spectator. Interesting. He stubbed his toe coming into battle. No reactions, just waiting on you, dude. Bury that in Arsenal and wait for a... I don't know. Reincarnate's really not a good card to have in Arsenal. Not the worst card to have in Arsenal, but... Okay. It doesn't look like he's trying to stack. I don't know. Ooh, comeback kid, yeah. Comeback kid for 8. I don't know. I might just be able to threaten enough damage to like consistently keep Vincent from popping off. No reactions, just 8 damage. Okay, we get to go again. They're not really doing anything. It's very odd that they're not doing anything. Big number. 4! That's 2, right? Yeah. Sweet. So if I... Alright, I want to throw this, pitching this. Because that will activate the beast within. So I need to do this. 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 Discard a random card, which will hit the beast within. Which will draw me a new card. No reaction. This is going to come in for way big. This is going to be 14 damage this turn. I love this. Bro, what? Okay. I guess he decided he wanted to block that after all. Okay. For whatever reason, they really just did not like that I could come in for damage again. I don't know. I don't know. I think I want to take this out of my arsenal. Let's throw this. We'll come in for 13. Since they wanted to go back on their blocks. There we go. Here's the big rune chant turn. So how much are you coming in for? 6. This damage is unpreventable. Okay, then why prompt me to try and pitch for it? Ridiculous. 7 on hit. What's the on hit? If this hits, look at the top card of your deck. You may banish it. Okay, I don't really care. I'm gonna go for 1, 2. Yeah. I'll take 7. Yeah, the on hit's really just annoying. Not really anything. I think I can come in for more myself. Or at least, like, close to it. Definitely more than, what, 8 that I can block? Come in for 6, go again. Crowd Goes Wild is free. So we'll pay for the Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex. And then throw 7. Come in for 13. Bring them down to 5. I haven't got any of my cool Clash cards yet. A little bummed about that. I do like my Clash cards. Yeah, I gotta skip all the rune chains. It's unpreventable. Five damage with a cool on hit. Let's go for block 4. 5, 6. I probably could have come in for another, like, 12 turn. But I'd rather mess them up a little bit. I'll take 4 here. Who's coming in for 9? Goodness, overpower. I can only block with 1. Cool. Take 3. Also go down to 4. You can create a rune chain. I'll take it. Both down to 3. So you, like, really can't let any damage leak there, dude. Come in for 6. Maybe there's a chance you got no blocks. I got a card in hand now. Right? Yeah, because Beast Within will go in. Come on, give me the card. Ooh, Riled Up's a good one. Too bad I don't have an extra action point and 2 extra resource. Park it in Arsenal. Crowd Goes Wild. That's not what I thought it was. Buckwild's a 2 block, which is gonna mess us up a little bit here. They do have a Blood Deck card. I cannot skip Rune Chance. So let's pitch the Buckwild. I think this might come in for enough damage that it doesn't matter, though. I think that turned a couple back. We needed to just yeah, because if I block with everything in my hand, I block for 6. I don't know. I live on 1. Right? I live on 1. I pitch enough to play the Ravenous Meat Axe. I can keep pressure on here. I don't know, it might not be over. But I feel like they can just block 2 here and then present enough Rune Chance on the next turn to keep this position. I don't think I should have blocked on that turn before. I did draw a blue. Yeah, that's game there. I can't block it. Arcane's just so hard to deal with. This deck doesn't want to deal with arcane damage. Got almost 12 value per turn, though. Threatened 52, dealt 29, blocked 17 damage. Probably should have blocked more damage. Or maybe I should have blocked less. It does seem like when I started blocking is when the tide shifted. I don't know. Oh! We got a Bolton. Warrior tends to be a pretty decent matchup for us. Oh, no, they left. They don't want to play. Never mind! Oh, they're back. You want to play ice cream? Nope, they left again. Oh, now we got a Dorinthia. Okay. Yeah, ice cream was being kind of rude. They weren't playing games with me. Oh, I get to go first? Cool. I did not get a second action point. Lovely. Coming in for 5. Nah, overblock's fine. Already giving it. That's a lot of buffs. Okay. Dawnblade come in. Way overblock. You're not getting your counter. Eight, and you only have one card in your hand. That's way too many. Pass. It has go again, but it's not going to hit a second time, so we're good. What are you doing? Oh, you're arsenaling the Blade Flurry. Okay, I don't care. This is definitely one of the ones where we want to be very defensive. Block for 7. Make them try for it. I think this matchup, we're not upset to get rid of the gauntlets. Because just being able to consistently send that 5 is what we're going for. Yeah, see, we're coming in for 5. Dumbblade didn't hit on the last one, did it? It says it has an active on hit, so I'm going to assume that it did block. I don't think it did, though. I don't think it hit. Maybe it did. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, it did hit. Oh well. Got hit twice. Oops. That's the big no-no. How many more Shelter from the Storms do they have? Okay, this time it's only coming in for 4. Which I'm gonna guess means they don't have enough. And now that they have a counter, all they have to do is get a hit to keep the counter on. Oh, nope, they failed. Okay, cool. Sweet. I like it. Go them in for 7. 7 go again! We don't have anything to play on the go again, but 7 go again! Ooh, block for 7. Gave me all your armor. Sweet. Ooh, a dominate. Cool. This has dominate too. Cool thing, I got a card that blocks for 6. And still only need my hero ability to do things. Block for 4 here. Roll scabs. Yeah! We rolled scabs good. Choose a reaction. No reactions. Just coming in for... I guess just bear hug there. We still have an action point, but we don't have anything to pitch to pay for it. Whose list is this? This is my list. Matt Taylor. This is an almost all yellow, all 6. It is an all 6, but it is an almost all yellow list. That I just find very fun to play. I can get the deck list for you in just a moment. I forgot to put it in the description. Oops, all 6. Ah, we have Dominate again. Phooey. I don't like it. I have to give you the gauntlets if I want to block out all of this. I'll just take it. I don't really care. Let me grab the deck list for you real quick. I think I can put this directly in chat. Nope. Give me just a moment. It's giving me some issues. Of course it gets rid of the riled up. That was the card I wanted to throw second. Okay, it did what it was supposed to. It just freaked out for a second. Copy deck link to clipboard. There we go. There is the deck link. If you would like to check it out for yourself. Coming in for 7. I don't think I can full block 2 hits with this. So I've got to block and hope they don't have something to give it go again. Or enough buff to hit once. I'll block for 3. I just don't want to take as much damage. Yeah, I've seen decent success at this list. Like, this list is by no means the greatest list you'll ever find for Tuffnut, but it is a very fun list. It ends up being a good time to play. It's probably the easiest deck I've ever played. I just like to throw damage. I'll take 5. Of course it's blue. On the turn, I really didn't need it to be blue. Oh, I thought they were going to let me hit first. 8 there for a second. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I like that hit. And then I've got another comeback kit, so I can do this again. But I do have to keep a card in hand to pitch to it. Empowering Ruckus will too. I think at this stage I just want to block. Of course! You're gonna give it go again. For 8. My gosh. Yeah, I'll take 8. Usually Warrior's not a bad matchup. Dawnblade for 7. Let's block for 8. Let's make you work for it. Because this good-natured brutality will block for 6. Of course. Good game. 13.8 value per turn. Good grief. Ooh. Oh, they were looking for somebody else. I will leave. I'm sorry. I wanted to play against Olivia. That looked fun. We will open queue to whoever would like to join. If y'all out there want to play a game, feel free to join. I feel like I've played against this person before. Alrighty, let's go! Oh, we're on the block first. Been a while since I've played against a Gravy. I don't think there are any Gravies in my local meta. Coming in for 4. This cares if I have less life total. I think I don't care. Come in for 12 this turn. Should be the way to play it. Come in with Buckwild. Pitch to Gauntlets and Meat Axe. I hate when they have allies because it keeps bringing up the prompt. I just want to aggro Gravy. I think Gravy is another one of the matchups you just want to aggro. The more aggressive we get, the better. Three go again, no on hits. We'll give it a 4 block. Choose if you want to sink dig in. Yes, I want to sink anything that isn't blue. There's only 6 of them in the entire list. Whoa! Well, never mind. We won't go aggressive. We'll just block all 8 of this. It does have go again, though, so I feel like Chum's coming at us. That's what I figured. I don't really care. We'll take Chum. Keeping life totals about the same, which is good. Got to keep an eye on this 7-card lead we've got. Coming in full 3. We're going to block for 4, though. I think consistent damage might just be the way to do it. Just let the game, like, slowly chip away at itself. Ooh, coming in for 6. Broken block for 4 here. I can block for 6, or I can just take it. I do want to try out a more aggro. I was playing this deck more on a fatigue strategy. I just don't think that that's the right way to do it. What can we get on Scabs? 2. 2 is not good. We'll come in for 7 here. Both of those cost. This one's hurting. But this one doesn't cost anything. Probably shouldn't Arsenal dig in again, but... Oops. Oh. This box for 5. What's this on hit? Destroy our cards in the arsenal. Create a gold token for each card. Okay. Just gotta play decks in ways people don't expect. Yeah, that is like one of the greatest things about Tuffnut is Tuffnut sucks. So like his very existence at a table is surprising. Playing off meta works sometimes. Fortunately KO is rotated out this week. I think that'll cause a lot of people to not prep for brutes in the same way. And them not prepping for brutes in quite the same way will mean we have a little bit more more access to do what we need to do. Alright, now I want to hit one of these dudes. I think Sawbones is the one to do it. Next time you or a pirate you control would be dealt in. Okay, yeah. Let's hit Sawbones. Got a 7-card lead on deck size, which is good. They don't have anything in Watery Grave. Huh. Coming in for 2. I don't care about 2. I do care about 6. See what we can flip off of Scabs. 4! Heck yeah! Dig in at Gravy. Pitching a wrecker romp. Yeah, playing decks in ways that people don't expect is actually like a big strategy. I think one of the biggest things that Acelio has going for him is he can be very arcane focused or can be very physical damage focused, and so you don't know which one you're going to hit until you hit it. We are getting real close in deck size. Not a fan of that. I was fine to lose life faster, but not a huge fan of this. I'm taking Rigor Mortis. This thing is driving me nuts. Coming in for 6 constantly. For absolutely no reason. No reactions. What's up, y'all? There seems to be a lot of people in the viewing. Don't be shy. Say hi in the chat. Of course I had the 3 toughness when I don't have one of the cards that has a cool ability. I think I'm gonna try and go for the Sawbones. Too much value. Way too much value in the Sawbones. And of course they had another one to just immediately discard. I like that. Oh, cool. Salt, water, swell. I want to come in for big damage. You keep playing whatever you want over there. I want to see how far I can push the damage. I hate this thing. I wanted to throw a comeback kid with something else on the back end of it because 8 damage is big, but so's getting hit by that. Oh dear. I'd like to get at least 1 win tonight. The list is definitely not doing very good today. Kind of bummed about that. Coming in for 4. Block 4. Do. Limp it hop along. I think I might end up going down here. I don't think I'm staying afloat like I need to. Yeah. Uh-oh. Statistically, who am I supposed to go up against? Riptide, apparently. I have a 100% win rate against Riptide under this deck. Which unfortunately just isn't that good of a hero. My worst matchup is Katsu. My best matchup is Riptide. KO is also a decent one, but KO's no longer in the game, so. I don't usually mind Rhinar too much. We saw Rhinar earlier. The Brute Mirror is very interesting for this deck. Because it can apply the same amount of pressure that other brutes have. But it defends, I think, a little bit better. Humperdinck. I know good well you have 2 blues in your hand, and you're going to come in with Humperdinck. Now we get real beat up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just win here with Humperdinck. This deck's really good at throwing 5. Once you get to 7, like Humperdinck's got, it's kind of hard. Yep, because here comes Humperdinck. Yeah, we're going down again. Down to 1. Humperdinck. Yeah, they just gave him plus a billion. Good game. GG. Yep. Down to Whaler Humperdinck. See if we can get another round in real quick. Oh, no, not Vincent again. Good luck, have fun. Alright, so we've learned from last time, all gas, no brakes. No thought of self-preservation. Just go, 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 go. Attack for 7 on turn 1. And block with your whole hand, apparently. Cool. Works for me. Alrighty, let's go. You're already going to Arsenal. Okay. We got Buck Wild this go around. We're good. Buck Wild really just means don't block in the aggro matchup. It's pretty guaranteed you can throw 12 if you have a Buck Wild in your hand. Ooh, they banished the card in my hand. Why do they keep doing that? I can't do anything now. They are inconveniencing me quite a bit. But they've used their headpiece, so... Oh well. If only that were one turn later and I could have used Spring Tunic. Tap Tuffnut. Roll for scabs. Get 2 action points. Let's go. Dig in. Gauntlets. Pitch the Savage Swing. Throw Pack Call. Come in for 13 this turn. Okay, here's the turn we were expecting. Alright, this hand blocks for 18. But it's really only efficient if I block for all 18 of it. I didn't like that. They had go again, so like I had to respect it. There's more than likely another attack on their eyes. There it is! And they banished the card in my hand. There's no, like, funky on-hits or anything. Yeah, big inconvenience. This... What? No. No Flail of Agony for you. That has an on-hit. toward the beginning of building this deck and testing this deck, it was definitely more of a fatigue deck. And I've definitely taken a couple people to fatigue. However, the more I play it, the more, like, aggressive other people seem to be toward Tuffnut. I haven't heard any, like, cool Tuffnut tech. But apparently it's out there. Seven. What can we do? Roll Scabs, throw Meat Axe, come in with Riled Up. Tab you. Roll a 4. Okay, we rolled a 4. Meat Axe, don't hit Riled Up. Or Hulk Up. And we hit Riled Up again. Every time! Riled Up just gets a buff if we've drawn or discarded a card. I have less life, so Find Alls works. I'll gain a life and come in for 7. It's just really annoying that it keeps getting rid of Riled Up. That's the second time this stream. And they've passed it back to me already. Come on, 4. You can do it. Ah! I don't have a whole lot to go again. Like, I need you to throw something at me so I can block it. Nothing for that? Interesting. Oh dear. Skip all rune chance. It's only like 5, I think. And for 6 with an on hit. Block for 6. Cool. Create the toughness token. Create a rune chant. Okay. Cool. Ooh, they have Nazareth. When it hits a hero, banish a card from their soul if it's a light. Okay, I don't have cards on my soul. Oh, I didn't realize I was banishing a card. I, for some reason, thought that was put cards on the bottom of your pitch. Oh well. Block for 4. I could hit Nazareth, but I don't think that that's the most beneficial thing. I want to threaten this Vincent's life total. They're going to keep swinging Nazareth at me. But it doesn't have a go again. So. Okay. I just want, like, a little bit of their tempo. Does this have go again? It doesn't have go again. It does have go again. It lied to me. I'll take 1. I don't really want to, but I'll take 1. Create 2 rune chains, go again. Yep, that's it. Last game. Unless you just have 0 cards that can block. Keeping up with the rune chains is like the hardest part here. Is when to attack, when to defend, and when to pitch to a rune chant. Rune chains hurt. Okay. Yo, small child. Which brute's your favorite? Thank you for joining the stream, by the way. Reinar, okay. Is that only because KO's gone, or you've been a Reinar fan since the beginning? I know a lot of the KO people are running over to Reinar right now. Reinar player in Sage, okay. I don't know that I've even seen anybody play Reinar in Sage yet. I mean, I assume you enjoy it, but is Reinar any good in Sage? I still haven't picked and settled on a hero for Silver Age yet. I was pretty happy with Briar until they banned the burn-up shock. You'll see Reinar and Sage when KO's benched. Probably. I'm expecting to see some really weird heroes as some of them get benched. Which KO is kind of the last popular deck that does. Yeah. The KO deck seems really good. I just don't know that it'll really end up seeing the bench before it sees, like, a ban. Because I think we're supposed to get another ban around right after Proto Yokohama, which I think is around the same time as the first vote. Man, makes no sense. Dude, the bans in Sage make 0 sense. They just started, like, unbanning and rebanning stuff like wild. I'm not really sure. Oh, no. Hold up. Wait, let me go back. Okay, thank you. I realized that I couldn't do that. If I discard this Beast Within, I will die. Yeah, I was playing Briar for the longest time, and then they banned Burn Up Shock, which makes sense. I get it. But I don't get some of the other bans. And now we've got the unbanning of this is stupid. I'm gonna die here. Break the Embers, which I was a huge Dromai fan, so like I'm all for getting to play Dromai again. Dang, that was a long game. What did we end up throwing? 79? Yeah. But, like, some of the decks that were banned, or had banned cards, just don't make any sense. And then other decks have, like, oh yeah, you guys could just do kind of whatever you want to do over here. I think after Yokohama, we'll have a much more smoothed out format, and we'll see a lot better BNRs. Oh, good grief. I'm not fighting you again. I've already fought 2 Vincets tonight, and I've lost to both of them. And banning Shunt, unbanning Rootbound is absolutely nuts. Yeah. I like Shunt, honestly. I've got a friend that plays Fang in Silver Age, which is obviously kind of a weird one to begin. But Shunt was great. If I hit him with a weapon attack, he could block it and then take me out on 1 HP. It really put a lot more thought into the end game. Where you're in that little bit of, I've got 1 HP left. What am I doing? You had to keep 2 HP, 3 HP, just in case the Shunts came out. I'm a little bummed that they went away. They seemed like a really good warrior card. But I get that I get DGA is a problem in the format. But I don't know that Shunt was the target. I think DGA should have been the target. DGA wasn't? Everything I saw said DGA was a huge problem. I might have seen some different stuff than you then. I've only had to go up against DGA a couple times, and I haven't had any issues out of it. DJ was annoying, but it's like Reiner, where it's not actually problematic. It just forces the meta to kill you. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had too much opportunity to play Silver Age at like actual events. I've just played a little bit here on Talishar or like with some friends who have their own decks that don't really play alongside the meta. But bro, you are hitting hard with that CNC. But from what I saw, DGA was annoying. KO and Briar still send silly numbers, and you especially KO. Yeah. Briar had some silly numbers, like the whole way around. There wasn't any getting around Briar having silly numbers. There's a video somewhere on my channel where I figured like this really bad Briar list that still threw like 27 in one turn of mixed damage. It was crazy. And it was an actual hand I pulled, so like it wasn't just like, well, if you had the perfect 4 cards at the perfect time, you could get this. It was like a legitimate, you can just take someone out on turn 2. Ooh, we're gonna hit with the pummel. Now I have to discard a card. Yeah, 20 health is something. I was partial to 20 life formats for a long time. Due to me getting into the game to play Dromai. However, I got into play Dromai after Dromai had LL'd in CC. So I played Blitz primarily, just so I could play her. But I do often see why people complain about the 20 life formats. Still doing 5. Let's drop you down to 3. Runner LL'd and Blitz and is still at like 350 points. Yeah, sometimes they were just better. Sometimes they were better in Blitz, and sometimes they were better in CC. It really just depended on the hero. That's how Dromai was the exact opposite. She barely had any Blitz points, but she LL'd almost immediately. So I am very excited and hopeful for next summer when she comes back. It will be the first time I will ever get to play her in a CC game. Intimidate does a lot when you can deal more damage than their health total. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there are a lot of times when you intimidate like 2 cards out of their hand, swing for 18. And you pretty much just taking them out there. I'm trying to get this Tuffnut list to work. I have a Tuffnut list for Silver Age too that does the exact same thing. It's pretty funny. Back in when I was Goliath Gauntlet was legal, I was consistently hitting people with like 21 to 23. Goodness. I would hate that. Then again, like I say, was playing Dromai for Commoner too. Plastic Dragons goes big. Um, Throwing, like I think I've hit 28 damage across 14 dragons before in a turn. Do I want to hit this? Nah, I'm fine with clashing with you because, like, I don't have misses. You have misses. And I want to throw this comeback kit at you. I wish Commoner were still kind of a thing, but I guess that's what Silver Age is. But like on a really big scale. Tuffnut make. Why does Tuffnut make you sad and sage? How do I want to block this? There we go. I don't know why I used the scabs. I could have ate that last damage. He's just not good. He has like none of the good cards. Yeah, that's fair. That's what this list is based off of, which is why it is kind of awkward in CC. There are obviously non-commons, like even that there's a majestic. We have legendary armor on. 3 pieces of legendary armor. But I've found great success in this list for Tuffnut. It's a more defensive deck to just consistently throw damage every turn. There are a lot of Silver Age heroes that can't throw consistent damage. They need that like on turn, off turn kind of swing. And Tuffnut's consistency of I will always do this every single time is just fantastic. Oh, I want a gold token. Tuffnut do need friends. Let's not say no, it works really well with Unyielding Grip. Unfamiliar with that off the top of my head. I am not a brute man by any means. Yeah. Oh, this is a generic card. If you have no cards in your hand, this gets +3. Oh yeah. I looked into it. I think I run the Goliath gauntlets. 23 health is a chunk to get through. Yeah. So the 3 block gauntlet. Yeah. Kano uses it. I could see Kano doing really well with that, actually. That makes sense. What are we hitting for? No, hold on. You can have my yellows. I'll let you hit for one. Clash poorly, clash poorly. Nah, you won the clash. Oops. Oh, well. Can I do this? Sweet. $18 health is a lot more than 15 plays on your turn anyway, yeah. I would assume he's got usually got an empty hand. I wonder if he's gonna be if that's gonna be any good on Blaze when she comes out. I'm really excited to play Blaze. This will be the first opportunity I've ever had to play Blaze. I'm pretty excited for it. Yeah, our turn. Kano is very our turny. Renner is about Kano shenanigans. Do you just not have to respect it at all? Intimidate's a good mechanic. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I've never really, like I say, I'm not a big brute player myself. This just happens to be a really fun brute list that I've got. The first classic constructed armory I ever went to, I played the KO Precon. I didn't know that CC was its own thing at the time, and so I just bought a Precon and sleeved it up before the game started. And it just felt so weird to me. And it made me not like brutes for a long time. Until I started building this Tuffnut deck for a buddy of mine. And ended up falling in love with it. It was so simple and it was so silly. And when the cards line up, they're fun. Gambling is awesome. This can't be if you have a head equipment and the defending hero doesn't. This gets +1. Okay. And it has crush. Okay. One. Cool. Gambling is a lot of fun. I think that's a lot of the Kano fun, is you just gamble, play with whatever's on top. Shoot for the stars. See if you land. Because pay 5, deal 6 arcane damage is pretty fun. Especially on your opponent's turn. I don't have an arsenal. How do you keep coming up with CNCs? Okay, this is the last one. I just feel like I've seen too many of these. People like to pretend Fab is a game of skill. It can be. Definitely is not always a game of skill, though. Half the time, it's a deck building choice. Did you outbuild your opponent? Nah, Fab's a lot of luck. Getting the right card at the right time means a lot in this game. Mutex seems kind of brutal for your ability to fatigue. It does, but I tried it with the Mandible Claw for a little bit. I mean, I can use Savage Claw now. It's Mandible Claw's out. But, like, it just did not want to cooperate with me. I don't know what it was. I really want to run Tuffnut, and CC usually uses Rock. Yeah. Rock is the typical choice, and it's this weird, like, mostly blue, mashup of a bunch of cards. Like, it uses a bunch of buff cards. It can't attack every turn like it needs to. It's really odd to me how they build it. I'm not a huge fan. So I was trying to break the mold just a little bit with what I've got. And I think I did fairly well at it. But the meat axe does definitely hurt. Its ability to fatigue. I might try Savage Claw again at some point. Just because I did like it. It wasn't bad. It just... coming in for 3 versus coming in for 5 was not pleasant. Because you don't pitch to it. So like, what else are you using? Yeah. I wanted something that was the 2 cost. So you could run yellow 6s. So every time I activate Tuffnut, that, if it has 6 or more, the crowd cheers, that always hits. Every single time I click on Tuffnut, that hits. Bro, you're gonna have to stop undoing. What in the world are we doing? My thingy has broken. I genuinely do not know which weapon I want to run on Tuffnut. Because Meat Axe hurts the fatigue. But Savage Claw doesn't get quite as tall. And I want it to get tall. I want those big hits. Obviously, as a brute, you always want to hit big. Big bonk do feel nice to throw across. At least when I'm playing brutes. I'm pretty content to throw 1 when I'm playing other classes. Yeah, they're right. The Meat Axe has already taken us past the fatigue point. But we're also playing, you know. What are you doing here? Really? You're gonna pummel me? Take the grindstone. I don't care. I do think I'm to the point where I need to do just get damage across. Ten might tokens. How in the world did you just make 10 might tokens? Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. Never mind. I got you, my bad. Oh, wait. We're not getting hit with that? Why aren't the might tokens proccing? Okay. I don't know what just happened there, but something happened. Can I scabs here? I can scabs. 4? Nope. Deck doesn't want me to scabs. Never mind. We cannot scabs. Present lethal. Coming for 7. I think that would have, like, completely put everything in my favor had I got the scabs there. There's the big hit. That says take 5. I don't think I can not take 5 yet. I can take 3. Oh, I gained 1. Yo, the Flying Dolls wins. Flying Dolls is game changer. Oh, never mind. We lost. That was cool, though. Alright. One last game to try and win. Oh. Jarl. I think this is probably my last game for tonight. Oh, we're not playing. Oh, wait. I didn't need to leave. I was the host. I'm gonna try. Yes, the thing is, yeah, I'm think I'm gonna agree with you there, Small. Deck sucks. The deck sucks. I must say. Oh, cool! I didn't get to draw a hand. There we go. I think this deck might also suck. Unfortunately, this is the deck I have prepped to take with me to PQ this weekend. Give me an extra toughness token, bro. What? Bro, how many cards you got over there? You know there's a deck size limit, right? Gotta pull the 2 stubborn to die shenanigans. I mean, Tuffnut can pull them. It's just not... It's not the most, most greatest. Where we get stupid stuff like this. I don't need to reduce his Oath of Loyalty to 1 when I'm blocking for 5. Oh dear. Hmm. Oh, of course, the next one was 6. I somehow still have the life lead, though. Oh boy. Are they gonna keep playing? Okay. The opponent is hurting your feelings? Oh no! We better call a judge. What hat do you have? When an attack action card you control hits, you may destroy Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. If you do, search your deck for an attack action card with 2 or less, banish it, then shuffle. You may play it this turn. Okay. I still really wish there was a way to play Fi with the Tome of Imperial Flames in the deck. Just make him royal. Because you have to pitch 2 red cards. That pays for the Searing Emberblade. Did I? Okay. I was about to say, I thought I already passed priority on this. Okay. Blue? Blue in the pitch zone? Nope. No blue in the pitch zone. Swing for 7. I'm not blocking for 1. It's a Scab's turn. 5! Heck yeah! Let's hit for 8. And then we'll swing for 6. Swing for 14. Big damage, big damage. I might maybe win a game. The game is in her favor right now. Come on, Tuffnut, you got it. Tuffnut, tough. Come on, Tuffnut, you got this. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. It doesn't make sense why you didn't play it on the last chain link, but whatever. Let's go, Tuffnut! Ooh. Okay. 6. Wow. That's half my life total. Oh dear. And oh, we lost again. Ran out of cards to block with. Oh. We were so close. Yeah, so far. It might be over. We did get votes for one more game. So, let's... Oh, come on. The Rhino already had a team... had someone to play. I want to play the Rhino. Come on. I'll give you all one more game. Looking for meta heroes. Let's do it. Oh, it's the Victor again. It's a Fi again. I want to play somebody we haven't played yet tonight. I might do some refreshes until we can get a game with somebody who haven't played yet. I was hoping for the Rhino match. Brute Mirror is a lot of fun. Oh, okay. The other fatigue deck. Alright, I made an update to the deck list. Yeah, now we have the option to play with Savage Claw. We've played against the Dory already. But I'll take the Dory game. And we'll play on Savage Claw instead of Meat Axe this game. See if it does us any better. Alright, wish you some luck. Let's see if Tuffnut's got it. Someone else's? Huh? Oh, you provoked the last card out of my hand. Okay. Why? Why did you waste your cards? Ooh. I did play a game with the Bone Crusher. You can only, it's like 1 for 4 or something like that. But you can only attack with it if you've rolled a 6. So like if you roll a 6 on scabs, you can do a 1 for 6. Other than that, the deck doesn't do anything. Or 1 for 5. In all fairness, we got a 5 here. We were able to pitch a card directly to the Savage Claw activation, so. Yo! Come on. Okay. How many? Okay. You gonna push it up over 4 so you can get an on hit? Oh no, you're gonna reduce mine by a number. Cards defending Dawnblade. Attack can't gain defense? Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that works. I think it had already gained it, though. Alright, so... yeah, okay. Making sure this works. Swing for 8! 8's a nice big number. We got this, we got this. Oh, whoa. No blocks. Six dominate. Let's give you a good block here. Can you pump it by 5? Nope. Okay. Sweet. I mean, we're still coming in for 5 if we end up with a card in our hand. Savage Claw might be the way to go. I think I have one lying around here somewhere. If not, I'm pretty sure I can get one before Saturday. if Savage Claw ends up being the right way to play this. The last time I played it, it just didn't do any good. So I just kind of assumed that it wasn't going to do any good. Like this turn, we're not going to have an extra card. This strategy will definitely not take us into fatigue. But we can't come in for 4, or we can throw this for 6. Just throw this for 6, I guess. Could have thrown it for 7, I didn't realize that. The opponent's deck might also be kind of bad. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Tuffnut cannot be good. The opponent must be bad. I do think Dory is probably one of the decks that's not going to be the best in the format. Are you going to get it up and over? Oh, you got it up and over. Wow. 2 for 3, no go again would end it into any other hero. Yeah. Okay, you gotta go again. You hit, so you get to attack with it a additional time this turn. Coming in for a 4. I can block 4. Block 5, just in case. Ah, you had a big push. Oh well. Yep, you're getting proven wrong. This deck's great. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I might switch back over. The Mandible Claws route, you play the yellow 6s that you can discard to gain like Quicken tokens and Might tokens and stuff. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head right now. Like, I think it's Agile Windup. Discard this, create an agility token. But then it's kind of hard to pay for. Oh, this still has Dominate. We might lose just strictly to Dominate. Whoa! You're flinging your sword over here too many times. That feels so ridiculous to have to block 5 over. Nah, I think Small, you're gonna end up being proven right as we lose to the ever-growing Dawnblade over there. They don't really have armor anymore. It might actually be so over. I feel like it is. They had like enough to push it over, what was it, a 10 block? They keep getting dominate on it. Yeah, this thing. They keep getting the Iron Slung Determination and just dominating it. It's like, it's 10 dominate. I can't do anything with that. They're out of cards. Can I pitch this? If I pitch this, this is 2. 2, 3, 4. Then I'm 1 short to play the Savage Claw, so it doesn't do me any good. We'll swing for 5 again. None of those are my good block cards. And they have 4 counters on this thing. It comes in for a minimum of 7. Or 13. Oh, yep, that's a good game. Yeah, Tuffnut sucks. You heard it here first, guys. There's probably more than likely a reason that he has 0 0 LL points. Whoa! Why did it do that? Yep. Tuffnut, 0 LL points. Probably the reason. Definitely the best deck. Whoa, why are we looking at what are the ninja points? Yep. Tuffnut sucks. You see it here first, guys. Thank y'all for watching. The deck list is still in the chat. I'll see about getting the deck list into the description if you guys are watching this as a YouTube video after the stream. But thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna get off of here for tonight. Appreciate all of y'all watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm not sure when I will be streaming my failures with Tuffnut again. But, yeah, hopefully it works out for us in the future, because right now Tuffnut's just not it. But as I said, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.